Making suggestions and recommendations. This is an English dialogue lesson from Beemaster 79. By the end of this lesson, you will have 10 everyday ways to suggest something from casual to formal. You will know exactly which form follows each phrase, the bare infinitive, the ing form, or a full clause. You will learn to recommend, not just to suggest. You will learn how to accept, hesitate, or decline politely. And we will listen to 2 complete dialogues before you practice. One note before we start. Maya and Tamar invented characters. Every dialogue line and every example sentence in this lesson was written for teaching purposes. Group 1. Soft suggestions. With these, you are asking, not telling. They invite the other person in. Why don't we book a table? Shall we book a table? Both of those take the bare infinitive, book, with no to. Now look at the next 2. How about booking a table? What about Friday instead? These take the ing form or simply a noun. That difference matters, so hold on to it. Group 2. Putting an option on the table. The pressure is low here. You float an idea without pushing it. Let's leave a bit earlier. We could walk if it stays dry. You might want to check the times. Those 3 all take the bare infinitive. And the last one, have you thought about driving, takes the ing form because of that little word about. Group 3. Recommending. This is a bit stronger. Now you have an opinion and you are willing to stand behind it. You should try the soup. I'd recommend going early. It's worth booking ahead. If I were you, I'd call first. Notice that recommend and worth both pull the ing form, while should and I'd take the bare infinitive. Let's put that in one place because this is where most mistakes happen. Why don't we, shall we, let's, and we could all take the bare infinitive. Go now. How about, what about, and have you thought about all take the ing form or a noun. Going now or a taxi. I suggest and I recommend take the ing form or the word that plus a clause. I suggest going or I suggest that you go. And it's worth takes the ing form. 2 sentences you should never say, I suggest you to go. And how about to go? Dialogue 1. Planning a free Saturday. Listen for the suggestion phrases.
We've got Saturday free. How about doing something outdoors?
Good ideas. Why don't we cycle along the river?
We could, but the forecast says rain after 2. Shall we go in the morning instead?
That works for me. And if I were you, I'd bring a spare jacket.
Noted. What about lunch? Any recommendations?
It's worth stopping at the bakery near the bridge. I'd recommend getting there before noon.
Let's take that apart. How about doing something outdoors? That's how about plus the ing form, and it opens the topic without committing to anything. Why don't we cycle? Bare infinitive, and now there's a concrete idea on the table. Shall we go in the morning instead? Tom isn't refusing, he's offering a compromise, which is much easier to accept. That works for me. Warmer than a flat yes. If I were you, I'd bring a spade jacket. That's advice from experience, not an order. And it's worth stopping at the bakery, meaning this is worth your time. Now your turn to answer, because a suggestion needs a response. Silence reads as reluctance. To accept sounds good. That works for me. Great idea, let's do it. Or simply, why not? To hesitate, I'm not sure. Can I let you know later? Maybe let me think. Or I'd need to check first. And to decline politely, I'd rather not, if that's okay. Thanks, but I think I'll pass. That's not really my thing. Or another time, maybe. Notice that every one of those refusals is short and soft. You don't need a long excuse. Dialogue 2. Asking for a recommendation. This one is a little more professional in tone.
We're taking a client to dinner. Any recommendations?
I'd recommend the Italian place on Mill Street. It's worth booking a few days ahead.
Good to know. What about somewhere quieter?
Then you might want to try the small bistro by the park. Shall I send you the link?
Please do. And should we ask about dietary options?
Definitely. If I were you, I'd mention it when you book.
Any recommendations? That is the shortest way to ask, and it is extremely common. I'd recommend the Italian place. Here recommend is followed by a noun, so there is no ing form needed. It's worth booking a few days ahead. That's a practical warning delivered softly. You might want to try. That is the gentlest advice phrase on our list. Then the important pair. Shall I send you the link means I will do it. Shall we go means we both do it together. Learners mix those two up constantly. And finally, should we ask about dietary options? Maya is asking for advice rather than giving it. Same idea, 3 levels. Casual, fancy a coffee? Neutral, how about a coffee? Formal, might I suggest a short break? Or let's grab lunch. Shall we get lunch? Perhaps we could continue after lunch. And you've got to try it. You should try it. I would strongly recommend it. Pick the level that fits the room. The grammar is usually not the problem. The tone is. One warning, fancy something is British and informal. Keep it for friends. Five mistakes to stop making. First, I suggest you to book early. That is wrong. Say, I suggest booking early, or I suggest that you book early. Second, how about to go by train? Ron, how about going by train? Third, why don't we going now? Ron, why don't we go now? Fourth, let's to eat. Ron, let's eat. And fifth, it's worth to book. Ron, it's worth booking. Practice time. Put the verb in the right form. Pause the video and say each one out loud before you see the answers. Number 1. How about blank take the earlier train? Number 2. Why don't we blank ask at reception? Number 3. It's worth blank check the opening hours. Number 4. If I were you, I blank book now. Number 5. I recommend blank visit in spring. Here are the answers. Number 1, how about taking the earlier train? How about plus the ing form? Number 2, why don't we ask at reception? Bare infinitive. Number 3, it's worth checking the opening hours. Ing form again. Number 4, if I were you, I'd book now. That would book bare infinitive after would. And number 5, I recommend visiting in spring. Recommend plus the ing form. Take these 5 away. Soft suggestions, why don't we, shall we, how about? Watch the form, the bare infinitive after why don't we, but the ing form after how about. Stronger advice, you should, I'd recommend, if I were you I'd. Remember that shall I means I'll do it, while shall we means let's both do it. And always answer a suggestion. Accept, hesitate, or decline politely. Say each phrase out loud 3 times today. Fluency comes from the mouth, not the notebook. Thanks for watching. Which phrase will you use first? Tell me in the comments. There is more English dialogue and grammar every week here on Beamaster 7 to 9. See you in the next one.